Imagine discovering your unborn child isn't yours, and the father is your own brother. My story isn't just about betrayal, it's about how the golden child of the family didn't just steal my wife, but tried to take everything I'd worked for. They say blood is thicker than water, but what happens when that blood becomes poison? Let me take you through a journey that will make you question everything you know about family loyalty. But first, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. I grew up in a family where favoritism wasn't just obvious, it was suffocating. Every morning, I'd watch my brother receive praise for simply existing while my achievements collected dust. Family dinners? Picture this. My brother announcing he got a B in math, everyone celebrating like he'd won a Nobel Prize. Meanwhile, my straight A's weren't even worthy of a good job. But the breaking point? That's a day I'll never forget. Picture an 18-year-old clutching his college acceptance letter, heart pounding with excitement, rushing home to share the news. I hear laughter through the door. They're having a party. My heart soars. They must have known somehow. But when I walk in, what do I see? A cake. Not with my name, but my brother's. Congratulations on your brother's achievement. Why? So he wouldn't feel left out. That night, as I watched my brother blow out candles meant for my success, something inside me hardened. I packed my bags, took out student loans, and walked away. For 10 years, I built a life they couldn't touch. Working through college, climbing the corporate ladder, finding love, I created my own happiness. Or so I thought. The message came on a regular Tuesday. Mom and Dad miss you. My brother, reaching out after a decade. Maybe time had changed them, I thought. Maybe we could be a real family. Spoiler alert, sometimes your worst mistakes come disguised as second chances. At first, everything seemed perfect. My wife, always the social butterfly, welcomed my family warmly. Too warmly. My brother visited often, charming everyone as usual. Then came the pregnancy announcement. Our miracle, I thought. We'd been trying for months, and finally, our dreams were coming true. But dreams have a funny way of turning into nightmares. My brother's behavior shifted. He'd touch my wife's belly, speaking to it in hushed tones. Uncle's special connection, he'd joke, while something in my gut twisted. I ignored it. After all, what kind of man suspects his own brother? One night, unable to ignore the sinking feeling, I checked my wife's phone. There it was, proof of her affair with my brother. Messages, hundreds of them, plans for after the baby's birth, their future together, using my child support to build their new life. The timestamps showed months of betrayal, all while I painted the nursery and picked out names. My parents? They sided with my brother and ex-wife, saying I should be happy they found love. They even helped her concoct lies during the divorce, painting me as controlling to secure a hefty alimony. I lost my car, a chunk of my savings, and what little faith I had left in humanity. But I kept the house and promised myself I'd never let them ruin me again. The divorce was ugly. My parents, the same ones who'd ignored me for years, suddenly found their voice. Not to support me, no, to testify against me. He was always troubled, they said. Controlling, they claimed. The golden child had struck again, and this time he took my wife, my savings, and my car. But I kept the house, and more importantly, my dignity. I threw myself into work, 60-hour weeks, networking events, anything to rebuild. And it paid off. A massive promotion, better salary, company car. Success was my sweetest revenge. Until I made one mistake, sharing my celebration dinner photo online. Within days, my mother appeared at my office, causing a scene worthy of a soap opera. My brother had lost his job. The alimony wasn't enough. They needed help. The irony was almost poetic. The golden child, tarnished at last. Standing in the rain, watching my brother beg, the same brother who'd stolen my wife, my child, my dignity, something shifted. He wasn't the golden child anymore. He was just a man who'd never learned to stand on his own feet. Go beg on the streets, I told him. At least strangers might pity you. But they weren't done. My ex-wife filed for higher alimony, thinking I'd roll over again. This time, though, I was ready. Friends came forward. Relatives testified about years of witnessed favoritism. Every lie they'd told during the first divorce unraveled in court. The judge's ruling was like music. No more alimony. No more golden child safety net. Their last desperate move, ambushing me at home. My brother, once so proud, tried to grab me, to intimidate me like he had when we were kids. But I wasn't that scared child anymore. Standing there, watching them slink away after I threatened to call the police, I realized something profound. I'd never been the weak one. They had. Even now, looking back, people ask me how I survived it all. The truth is, resilience isn't built in comfort, it's forged in fire. Sometimes the family you're born into teaches you exactly what you don't want to become. And sometimes, standing alone is better than being surrounded by poisonous love. My story isn't just about betrayal, it's about reclaiming your worth, about learning that sometimes the best family isn't the one you're born into, it's the one you choose to keep in your life. And most importantly, it's about realizing that you don't need to set yourself on fire to keep toxic people warm. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts in the comments below.